They look kind of crazy. So what else is new, right? Shit's going all over the place. I don't think anybody is joining us yet. I know it's early. It's probably really early for most of you. And that's cool. But anyhow, welcome to the first ever Honey Bunches of Black Magic breakfast. Oh, Friar Pestle, yo, bo. What's going on, man? Good morning to you. Good morning to everyone. Yes, those are beautiful palm trees behind me because I have transcended into paradise. I am in sunny Orlando, Florida this morning. Just had a little bit of orange juice, a little coffee, a little toast with that mixed berry jam or jelly. It's a jelly. It's a mixed berry jelly. I think I got it from Jehoshaphat or somebody. I don't really know. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. What's going on, dude? Shit, I don't know what the fuck I know, man. I don't know. Just enjoying things, you know. It's actually pretty cold. It's pretty chilly here too. I've got my old Navy classic blue hoodie. Yeah, it's just hours to my first ayahuasca ceremony. What's up, man? What is it, like about 8 hours or so, something like that, roughly. I'll have to be there in like 8 hours at like 3 p.m. Eastern, and it's like 8:30 now. Whatever that math is, I think it's something like that. And then I think the first ceremony starts at like 9 p.m. somewhere in there. So yeah, I got to go over here to the lobby and print out a few forms that I got to sign and fill out that I neglected to do before I left. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I hope it goes well too. I think it's going to. I'm really optimistic about it. I feel good. This is probably like the best morning that I've had in probably fucking years, to be honest with you. I mean, it's beautiful, man. I feel good being up this early, being awake. Kind of being a part of the little community that's here. Thank you so much. I think it's going to be yeah. Yeah, I will. I will definitely be giving you all an update. I'm going to be, I brought a lot of my camera equipment, so I'm going to set my camera up on a tripod and you know, film some things as it happens that I can upload later. But I'll definitely do kind of as many check-ins as I can with that, let you guys know what's going on. But yeah, it felt good to kind of get out here and do some like normal people things today. To kind of get up and go to breakfast with everybody and like I don't know, listen to the like world news. It's like see what the hell's going on out there. I mean, I really don't care really, and I don't know what the hell's going on, but I guess they're talking about, you know, like impeaching President Trump and I don't know, some other kind of crap stuff that I could really care less about. I guess I'm supposed to care because I'm a grown-ass American man, and I should care about these things, but honestly, I really don't. That's not my department. I do all the living and the working and the dying, and that's kind of like my department. They can take care of all that other shit. But I don't know what time it is where you all are, but I hope you're having a good morning. It's Friday, so the weekend is upon us. I hope you have a lot of good constructive things, or some things that are going to enrich your life and make you happy, and maybe make some other people that you care, or maybe you don't care about, happy as well. Because it's things like that that do make your overall life experience that much better, that much sweeter. I've definitely come to realize that when I had kind of like absolutely removed myself from that aspect of life altogether. I think I had really forgotten how good it felt to feel the warmth of the sun's rays on your face, and just to sit out here and all this beauty, and feel so connected to it, and feel how everything is alive, all of the vegetation, the flowing water, all of it has a role and all of it has a purpose, just like each and every one of us do. And it's good. I mean, it's making me feel so fucking elated. And yes, I don't have much stress at the moment. We always all have stress all the time. We can't escape it. Not entirely anyways, but we can take a break from it every now and again. Yeah, man, I've been trying to do a lot of mental preparation. Trying to. I think trying to, mental and, physical, and I did a good job at failing at it for the most part, but I did my best. No, I won't say that. I definitely did not do my fucking best. I could do I could do much better. I can't tell you the last time that I have done anything my best. I can't tell you when I've done anything to the highest level of my capabilities, because I just don't do that, I'm lazy, I'm stubborn. What's going on, Delphine? You're right, we can always do better. There's always tomorrow. At least we hope so anyways. And I can definitely see already, just from the perspective that I have on things now, that I know I've been a gloomy motherfucker. I have been the worst pessimist you could imagine in regards to everything. And I had just let myself slip into that. And just as my mindset was dictating, that is exactly what I was getting. A lot of pain, a lot of disappointment, a lot of half-hearted effort that was yielding half-hearted, less than desirable results. All intermingled in a heavy drug laden psychosis almost, if you will. And like thinking that that was like helping me to like cope with all of this shit, when really it was only making every aspect of my existence that much more difficult. And it was like putting so much more distance between everything that I desire for my life to be from me, like actualizing that and making all of these things a realization for myself. You know, I mean, I know, I mean, I really thought that all of that bullshit was helping me to cope with the trials and tribulations of this life, but it was making it so much fucking harder, so much more difficult. The temporary happiness, or whatever temporary happiness that I thought I was finding in that, was really like the main driving force that was preventing me from ever attaining any of it. But you know, once you get in that mode, it's a struggle, man. It's hard. It becomes like a safety blanket of like picking your poison, you know. I mean, I've been killing myself in so many fucking ways. I mean, shit, I've definitely been rode hard and put away wet, man, and it shows, you know. It shows like a motherfucker, and it's crazy. It's embarrassing. It's like so easy to slip so much further than you could ever imagine, and everyone sees it but you. You're the last one to know. It's almost like you have like created this freaking insane like inside joke that is your own life that you're oblivious to. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. And I don't even know what the fuck happened. I don't even know how I have finally come to realize like what my self-destructive actions and tendencies and way of being in every way has done to me and what it's yielded in my life. I mean, of course, I probably always knew it in the back of my mind, but I didn't want to face the truth and the facts of the matter. It's much easier to hide from it and to mask all of the pain in every drug that you can get your hands on. You know, and speaking of drugs, I mean, how would all of you like to have all of the fucking money that you... Yeah. Oh, man. Coca-Cola and some nabs, son. You know what's up. Yes, it is Florida. Yeah, I'm in Florida right now. But, don't you wish you had all that money right now in your pocket that you've spent on drugs? Not all drugs. You don't have to have all the money. You can do some of them and have fun and appreciate some of them. You don't have to like take it all back, but maybe 2/3 of it. I like to have 2/3 of that money right now. Shit, dude. I could probably buy like a fucking Maserati and have it paid for and be pimping that motherfucker right now. Like, what's up? Not that that's me. I don't give a shit about that stuff, but I could have it. Oh man, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Well, what you see is what you get right here. If you met me in person, it would be exactly like this. might I might whine a little bit more and be a little moodier at times, but for the most part, this is how I am. And being like 100% sober at the moment feels pretty damn good. The only thing I got to do now is start working out again, man. Get all jacked again. I was never jacked. I don't know, or at least that I was jacked. I wasn't. I was never jacked, but I was definitely in much better shape than I am now. And I definitely need to get that back because, man, I tell you, the older you get, the harder it gets. I want to get my ass back, I want to get that J-Lo booty rocking again. That was my nickname for a while. Yeah, I flew into Orlando, and that's where I'm at now. Oh, man. Got some crazy honey bunches of breakfast hair going on here. So excuse my appearance. This is the Econo Lodge Especial style. I think it's complements that Belgian dip. That's how they do it in Belgium. Yeah, that's that anime hair. That's right. At least this is mine. God, I can't believe I had those synth dreads for a while. That shit was crazy, man. I was fucking crazy. I lost my goddamn mind. But it was fun, though. It was fun. I think that's like the best part of losing yourself is when you finally realize so many things that you're able to find yourself again. And it's like through the finding of yourself that you realize how lost you were. And I think that I'm having that realization. It's some heavy shit, man. God damn. It'll fuck you up. It'll fuck you up because you can't get that time back, Aw, thanks, Van Jax. What's up? Looking for trouble? What's up? What's up, sweetheart? Good morning. But it is. It's a good morning. It's a fucking good morning. I'd love to do this right here every fucking day. But usually I can't be bothered. I usually give the sun 2 middle fingers when it rises. But I didn't today. I'll tell you what, I definitely need to put some sunscreen on. Because I can I can feel that shit fucking me up. Like, sun damage on your skin is some real shit. And it's a motherfucker to correct. And when I was younger, like many men, I didn't give a shit. And I was like, what? Like, that's some... I'm not gonna use skincare products. I don't need to take care of myself like that. I'm a man, damn it. But I wish I would have. I'm trying to correct all of that now, but would have been a lot easier to do the right thing to begin with and get a good routine going so that I wouldn't be trying to do all of this corrective damage type of regimen. But that's what you got to do. So I guess once you realize that the fountain of youth is not always going to be the fountain of youth necessarily, that's when you kind of like kick your ass into high gear and start trying to do something about it. But I've definitely come to learn that it is like much easier to do a lot of little things in preparation for whatever it is, instead of having to like focus all your time and attention on trying to restore what was lost when it never really had to be that way. I mean, it's a temporary convenience not having to deal with it, but there will always come a day and there will always come a time when you have no choice but to deal with it, or to just continue hiding from the truth and running away from your reality. Yeah, there like comes a day for all of us when we have to face the music in like every area of your life. And I don't know about you all, but I am like sick and tired of rude awakenings that shouldn't even be that way. Like with the way that I have lived my life, should I be fucking surprised? Should I be surprised at some of the shit that I've created for myself that I'm dealing with? Fuck no. Am I surprised? This is one of my favorite ones, so I'm gonna do it. I wouldn't be any more surprised if I woke up tomorrow morning with my head sewn to the carpet. 100 points for the person that knows where that's from. Bo knows probably, don't you, Bo? Fanjax might know too. You know what that's from. Ha 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 ha. That's right. That's right. Yeah. Speaking of rude awakenings, or rude awakening, I think that was a famous wrestler's signature move, wasn't it? Like, wasn't that like Rick Rude's like special like figure 4 leg lock or some shit? It was called like the Rude Awakening, something like that. Maybe he is. Maybe he is. Oh, ravishing Rick Rude. There you go. There you go. And yeah, I mean, something's calling to me. Maybe it's, I mean, it's whatever, I guess, whatever I want it to be that's calling to me. It can be the essence of the universe. It can be Lucifer. It can be Jesus. It can be Muhammad even. Ooh, Dusty Rhodes. Yeah, that's right. And I still have a place in my heart for the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Jaggis. I hope I do have this. I do. No, I do have this. Exactly. I do. What's up, Seeking Serpent 6? Yeah, I mean, I hope that God does love me, you know? I've always had good intentions for the most part, and I've tried to do the right things. But that's like one of the hardest things to do in life is to do the right thing or to do the right things and to do it consistently, especially to do anything consistently is hard. Oh my God, his forehead looked like carpet underlayment. Hell yeah. I think he does some, he's got a channel and does some kind of vlogging. I wonder if he's participating in Vlogmas. You know, and I'm pretty proud of myself because I've like finally been able to be consistent with this for the first time in the 2 or 3 years I've been doing this or whatever it is. It was always so damn hard to be consistent. You know, I would get started and then that doubt would creep in and I would let other people's success like destroy me because I was not at the level they were. When that was stupid because I had not done what it takes to be at the level that they're at. Like, how could I expect anything less, you know, or anything more, rather? I mean, everything that we do, anything that's worth a fuck in any kind of way is going to require hard work. You know, magically speaking or otherwise. And if it doesn't take that, then it doesn't mean a damn thing. And yeah, I mean, while I'm feeling good right now, I've got a lot of shit to fix in my life. And I've got a lot of things that I need to make right with a lot of people. And unfortunately, it's, you know, the people that mean the most to me in my life are the people that I've like hurt the most. But I mean, even like above and beyond all of those people, the one that I've hurt the most is myself. And it's like the hurting of myself that has led to their pain and their suffering because it made me a very ineffective man in their lives. And like there's nothing worse than the realization of wasted potential and looking back with regret on what could have been and what should have been. But I know that like you can't get caught up in that though. You can't get caught up in that. You gotta like acknowledge the fact of the matter and you need to accept it and formulate a plan of action that you're going to execute to change that shit. You know, and whatever your spiritual path is, whatever you resonate with, spirits, demons, angels, nature spirits, sprites and fairies or whatever. If you just like take a moment to like quiet your mind and be still you will realize without a shadow of a doubt that all of that is there to assist you in whatever it is that you want to do. You don't have to do it like, how you doing, man? You don't have to do it on your own. Like, there's a whole world of support out there for whatever it is that you want to do. Whether you want to improve yourself or whether you want to destroy yourself and everything else, it's all there for you. Whatever you want is right there. It is all on the menu. And it all comes with terrible coffee. But it is absolutely delicious. Drugs are bad, okay? Yeah, they are. They are definitely bad. But they can certainly be good if used appropriately, if used with intention. I mean, my intention in regards to drugs was the intention of reckless abandonment or whatever. But I was using it with just reckless abandon, and I was getting lost in my recklessness. And like, I was getting exactly what it was that my intention was with that, like, everything became a wreck. I became a wreck. My life became a wreck. I was like teetotal. Tore out the frame. Bent. I was bent, motherfucker. Yeah, I was definitely down, but not out. Oh, thank you. And I just want you all to feel better too. I mean, that's a huge reason why I do everything that I do. Like, straight up. There's really not many other reasons. Because, like, doing this is not easy at all. I mean, it's getting easier. And I enjoy it most of the time. For the longest time, it became something that I had to do. And it became something that once I started down that road, I was doing everything I could do to like keep up with the Joneses, and like, that's not, for me anyways, that's just not the way, that is not, I don't know. See what drugs do to your mind? Man, my vocabulary used to be really, really, see, I can't even tell you what it used to be like. I got to get those synapses firing again like they should be. But I'm pretty sure that I don't really even need to say the words because you catch my drift. But I definitely am pretty certain that all of those words that I have lost from my vocabulary repertoire will soon be returned to me. And maybe I'll even get a few new words for the repertoire that will just flow off the tongue. They will roll off the tongue. and I can like feel sophisticated once again. I can feel intelligent and speak intelligently and do it without a lot of effort to where it is coming across as being uh, forced, because that's how it feels in a lot of senses, and it shouldn't be that way. There's like, because of all the damage I've done, I've caused a huge disconnect in the way things communicate with one another as far as my wiring goes, and I know that. It sucks. It sucks. Ha! That's right. Shit, I can't even snap anymore hardly. Like, my hands are so tight and shit, and like, yeah, my hands like go numb a lot. But I've used them very, very harshly. I've been very, very hard on my body. I've always worked very, very hard, and it definitely takes its toll. But I know I just need to take better care of myself. I can't push myself to the limit in every way and not allow myself to recuperate from that. I have to like reward my body, mind, and my soul after a hard day's work or a week's work or whatever it is. Because after you like put in the time and you put in the effort, you're like, the rest and recuperation is like much deserved, and it's necessary. And like, that's the proper way to reward yourself. And you can feel good about that. Something that you can feel good about. And like, it feels good to do the right thing, and it feels good to be good, and it feels good to spread that goodness to other people, and to have the realization of their receiving that goodness, and then spreading it on to others from there. I mean, like, nothing is really better than that. Yeah, I mean, if you get that feeling through spreading like death and destruction, then we need to talk. Like, seriously, we got some shit to talk about, because something ain't right. Like, the shit is all wrong somewhere. I mean, if that's the case, then I have failed you, or somebody failed you. Maybe a lot of people failed you. Probably. I mean, everybody has got, I mean, shit, we all have people that have failed us, and in turn, we have failed them, and the people that have failed as a result of our failures are also going to cause other people to fail, and it's just going to be a freaking vicious cycle. But it can all be corrected. We just all need, or people that are thinking in that way, just need a course correction. And maybe that is not going to be a voluntary thing. In many cases, it's going to be something that is imposed upon them. And I would much rather have a course correction because I've realized it and I want to do it, rather than finding myself in a situation where I have no choice but to change. I've realized both of those things. I've experienced both of those. I've made changes because I've wanted to, and I've made changes because I've had no choice to. And it's, the first on that list is much more pleasant. But I've got to take care of some things, um, work related, before I get my room all squared away and go print out that paperwork and fill that shit out and pack my bags, take a shower, brush my teeth, floss them jewels, pluck my nose hairs, apply the lotions to the skin, and not just any lotion. Oh no. Jack Black creams and lotions. That's right. Nothing but the best. Looking forward to that. I always look forward to that. Hey, Debbie. Thank you, Van Jax. Thank you, Seeking Serpent 6, and thank you, Amelia, and thank you, Bo, and everybody here. Oh, JB got products. JB got some killer products. And it is my goal to someday meet him and have him bestow unto me at least one product from the entire line. It'll happen. It'll happen. If I say it enough, it will come to pass. And so I'm saying it now. I want to meet one of my iconic idols, Jack Black. I want to meet him someday. I want to have him on this channel. That would be crazy. He's a funny son of a bitch. He makes me laugh. And I don't know. I just like him. And I used to not like him. I used to couldn't stand the son of a bitch. But I think he's really a comedical genius. He's a hell of a musician. He's a great actor. He's a good family man and father, from what I can tell. He's, you're right. Thank you, 88. Yeah, we do. We all need a rebirth every now and then. And Elena, sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. I can barely see the chat because it's so bright out here. And you two are looking for truth. You all have a great, great day. Have a great Friday. Have a great weekend. What's up, Darren? Thank you for being here. Yes, and I look forward to telling you all about it. Thank you, Debbie. Yeah, it is. It's beautiful here. Palm trees, banana plants, vegetation of all tropical varieties. Thank you, Friar Pestle. Appreciate it, Bo. Keep it locked down. Thank you, Shay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is my pleasure. And thank you for being here and participating. And thank you all for your support. And it means more to me than you know. Thanks, Jaggist. I appreciate it, man. I will. I'm going to have fun. And you all have fun, too. And whatever it is that you're doing, smile and have fun. And do whatever you can to make someone else smile and make them happy, too. It goes a long way. So, love you all. Peace out. And I will catch you come later. 10-4-11-80-2610. Yow.